This is the measurement sheet we'll be using today. You can see that this diagram here corresponds with these different measurements. If something is marked on both the front and the back, that means it's like a circumference measurement, goes all the way around the body. If it's marked just on one side, it's taken just on that side of the body. Like J here is across the shoulders in the front, and K is just across the shoulders in the back. At the top here, you can have your actor or your model fill in their height, their shoe size, their t-shirt size, pant size, suit or dress size, and then any other sizes you need, like bra or anything that is specialty. Before we start the measurements, we're going to tie a piece of elastic around Erica's waist. This is helpful to have a visual reference for some of the other measurements we're going to do later. And when you measure someone's waist, it's often higher than you might be used to wearing your pants, and it's good to have a visual marker for that. So Erica, can you kind of go from side to side? Your waist is going to be kind of where your pivot is on your body and like kind of the smallest part of your torso. So I think kind of right. So we're going to go around. Using an elastic is helpful because it stretches and it will kind of migrate to that place on its own. Awesome. So neck is the first measurement we're going to be doing. You want to make sure you have the correct end of the tape measure, very important. And yes, it's very helpful to have your person lift their hair out of the way. Erica's neck measurement is 14 3/4.
Chest.
Chest, you'll have your person raise their arms. And can you put those down again? Erica's chest measurement is 40. You want these circumference measurements to be snug but not too tight, obviously. I think a person will be suffocating.
Waist.
Waist. You're going to go right around where that elastic is. Erica's waist is 37.
Hips.
Hip, you're going to go around the fullest part of your model's hips. It can be helpful to have a mirror to make sure that your tape measure is parallel to the floor, 50 1/2.
Inseam.
For inseam, you can use a regular tape measure or you can use a special tape measure like this with a little card on the end. You can tape a little card on the end of your tape measure, and you can have your model place that as high as they can between their legs, and you're going to measure down to their ankle to where their pants would stop. So Erica is 29. For outseam, yes, you're going to have your model raise their arm. We're going to measure from this elastic down to below their knee. Erica is 27 1/2, and then to the floor, which is 45 1/2. We're going to go shoulder to shoulder across the front and the back of our model's shoulders. So you're going to measure from either side where the shoulders kind of end. So for Erica, that's 19 inches. Then you can have your model turn, or you can walk around them. Thank you. You're going to do the same in the back, which for Erica is 20 inches. Next, we're going to go around our model's bicep and wrist, and these measurements are just helpful to make sure that things with sleeves fit correctly. So we're going to have you make a muscle flex to make sure 15 1/4. You want them to flex to make sure that when they're moving around that it's not going to change that measurement. And then for the wrist, you can just hold your hand out. Just go around here by the hand. That is 6 3/4.